Was a junior at Central. She was killed by her ex-boyfriend in what we now know was a murder-suicide at an apartment complex in Durham on Monday. She is from Washington, D.C. The ex-boyfriend is Damian Tinsley, a former athlete at St. Augustine's University in Raleigh. He's also from Washington, D.C. Bianca Holman is live now at DPD headquarters. Bianca, you talked to that woman who says she watched this entire terrifying and tragic ordeal unfold before her eyes.
Yeah, very traumatic situation. And so we spoke with London's friend Cheyenne Boyd, and Cheyenne says that London was actually in the midst of moving out of the apartment that she shared with her ex-boyfriend at the time. She was really excited about a fresh new start, but all of that was cut short.
And she was just so happy to finally be moving out, getting her own place. The apartment she lived at with her ex-boyfriend.
Cheyenne Boyd describes the final moment she shared with her friend London Powers. They met freshman year at North Carolina Central University.
And she was also saying she would never deal with no man like that again. She said she knows the signs to look for, and she would just leave if a man ever came to her acting like that ever again.
But before that could happen, Durham police received a call from the Camden Point apartments on Monday afternoon. Cheyenne says London's ex-boyfriend, Damian Tinsley, who once played football at St. Aug's University, showed up unexpectedly. There was a brief argument. Then Cheyenne says Damian got physical with London. That's when London tried to call 911 before things took a deadly turn.
She says her address. She's like, he has a gun. That's literally all she was able to say.
Cheyenne says Damian shot London before turning the gun and firing a shot towards her. Cheyenne says she wasn't hit and that Damian looked her in her eyes before taking his own life.
I'm on the phone with the police. I'm screaming. I'm like, somebody please help me.
Damian died at the scene and London later died at the hospital.
I just can't believe London's not here with me. And it's just crazy. I just really feel bad for her family, because I just really feel bad for everybody.
London was a junior at Central studying social work and preparing to intern at the Durham Center for Senior Life. She also worked at a local Walgreens, and her death has shaken all those who knew and worked with her.
Shell shock, it doesn't feel real, like I said, you go from talking to somebody, seeing somebody every day, saying active in messages, and then all of a sudden it's it's a void.
And so we have just learned this evening that they are planning to hold a balloon release tomorrow at the Walgreens on Holloway Street at 7:30. Reporting live in Durham, Bianca Holman, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
That's just such a tragic case of domestic violence involving a very young couple.